Hi, this is Juan from Dieselheat. We just finished an installation of an air heater on a slide-on camper. The camper itself is a camper made by Penguin Composites. The whole structure is made of fiberglass, so it's quite a tricky install in terms of securing things inside the camper. You can see outside the howl fitting, which is what we used to exit with the exhaust system. And now we're going to go inside and have a little look to understand some of the technical challenges that an install like this would imply and how we deal with them. So inside we will find both the diesel fuel tank, which in this case is what we call the 10-liter easy fit tank, and its characteristic is that we can disconnect the fuel line with a quick disconnect coupling, which has a self-sealing valve, and that allows us to remove the tank to be able to be filled outside. That lets the tank to remain clean because we can clean it before we put it back in. In terms of the air heater, we've got most of the system inside. The system is mounted on a custom bracket that we made. We did this type of bracket in aluminium, so we could Sikaflex it to the fiberglass and provide a good surface for adherence. And additionally to that, we used a stainless steel L mounting bracket and another L mounting bracket to have another bit of support. The inlet for combustion will be drawn from the inside. For that reason, our inlet on the cabin has to remain unducted to the heater, just to make sure that the combustion inlet will have enough air to draw air for combustion and outside through the exhaust. And then the exhaust pipe is all lagged. We use a normal muffler, as in an RV muffler, but we TIG welded it to prevent any leaks, and we used exhaust putty to seal all the joints. So as you can see, also the muffler is wrapped in insulation, and we normally specify the muffler, the exhaust pipe run to always go downhill to prevent from any condensation accumulating at any lower spot. As you can see in this installation, we're not respecting that, not because we don't care about this particular phenomenon, but because it's a short exhaust, it's all lagged, which means that the exhaust temperature inside of the pipe, it's always going to be quite high, and the condensation will not be allowed to happen. Also, we've got a big gooseneck that will prevent any water ingress while the customer is driving if there's any rain. Inside, there's not a lot to show. We've got the outlet for warm air. The good thing about the positioning of this outlet is that the hot air will go always away from the bed, which means that they will have nice residual heat if they need to use it while they are in bed. The controller, which we've got the new Belief digital controller, and the air inlet, which will be sucking the air from this space to supply both air for the heat exchanger in the heater to create the hot air, plus the combustion chamber, which will then exit through the exhaust. Last but not least, we've got the fuel pump. The fuel pump, we brought it all the way to the back, and it's as high as we can have it after the end of the tray itself, so it doesn't suffer any damage. And the pipes plus the connection to the wiring loom is going all the way back to the front, through the floor, and back into that main space where everything is placed. Okay, so this concludes this installation. I don't think we left anything behind, but if you have any questions, please comment below and we'll get back to you. Also, if you'd like to inquire about our systems, service and installation, please send us an email and we'll get in touch. And I hope that you enjoyed this video and it has some useful information for you. Thank you. Bye-bye.